strength.
Heart. Fight. Hope.
Start with loving yourself. You are a hero.
So perhaps for this project that we're working on now for Flyband, really the genesis was understanding that if we look at nature and see how nature moves and compare that to how people move, what can we learn? And there's so much to learn in that. How can we, in effect, help people get the benefit of small mechanisms which would provide the benefit of an additional tendon? And it sounds a bit mechanistic, but in reality, tendons are like springs. And if you have additional springs, you get a springier step. And whether you need that for helping you after a problem, such as an injury, or if you've got a condition such as diabetic foot ulcer, it can be life-changing. And that's what I saw and I was hopeful for. And from the first bungee cords and duct tape prototypes, I knew that there was something that could come from this. And it's been a long road to get here, but I'm really excited about where we are today. It's been years, over 10 years working on this, and the doubts that other people have in this leads to doubts in myself, and it's the not knowing whether it will truly work, because you want it to be the best. You want it to be something that people obviously are able to benefit from. Early on, we had doctors and PhDs look at this and say, why would it work? Why would you spend perfectly good energy stretching an exotendon, using an exoskeleton only to get the same energy back? And a lot of people thought it was a stupid idea. But in reality, what we now know and what we've proven through multiple clinical studies is that by inserting these small springs into the small devices that you wear on your feet, we can make it easier for you to walk. For example, some of the studies that we've done, we were just expecting to get scientific results where we're looking at pressure on the bottom of the feet, we're looking at how fast people are walking and trying to just measure that. And yeah, we got great results with that. We were able to show that people walked faster, and at the same time we took pressure off the bottom of their feet. It was a double win. It was completely unanticipated how a simple device could do two very positive things. But that wasn't the part of the joy. That was fantastic. But when you get to see the faces and hear the expressions of people who actually wear it, for them to get the feeling of walking like they were younger, to restore some of the lost strength that they might have lost due to a variety of things, and hear them say, well, I had these, I can get my job back, I could move here, I could do my work again, I could visit here. That's fantastic. You get to see them light up. That's the reward. The focus really is on how do we help people who will benefit from walking in a more comfortable way, in a less pressure way, in a more secure way. So if it's after an accident, if it's associated with stroke or multiple sclerosis or aging or fall risk, or people with foot ulcer or Charcot foot, that's our foundation. If we can help those people and we have the clinical evidence, that's how we're really changing the world, because we're taking the bite out of some really horrible conditions that make it very difficult for people to walk and protect their feet. Beyond that, we're adding stability, so we're helping people that might have had ankle sprain or less traumatic injury rehabilitate and get back on their feet. Plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendon issues. So that next level will come next. And then we say so many applications in everything from sports to military applications to stabilize the ankle in boots. My dream is to be able to see this for anybody who wants it, to be baked into high-top shoes to protect their feet, whether they're an athlete or somebody who's 93 and just needs a little bit of help walking. There's something about hope that if you look into your heart and you say, life is hard, but others have persevered, I can persevere. Others have gotten better, I can get better. Others may not have been able to get better, but they still had a good life of it, and they still looked at themselves and their lives in a good way. Our device that we're working on, any medical device, any drug, is not there to fix people. It's there to help. What people do with that help is the magic. What people do with that hope is the magic. What people do in taking that little benefit that we might provide in changing how they wake up and take care of themselves and take care of the others around them, that's the magic. And if we can be part of that, that's worth it all. That's worth it all, because then we helped people help themselves in the world around them. We're not the heroes, people are the heroes in their own lives. So how can we enable that? How can we fuel that? How can we feed that? And how can we help be a small part of that? The mechanics, the biomechanics, we've got that. We can help you change your gait, we can help you modify the way in which you walk, but for people to take that and run with it, so to speak, and make the best of their life, that's a gift for us. And when you have that story, it gives you reason, it gives you purpose, it gives you the other things, the fuel to keep going.